If you dig, ain't going home, so I better go big.
Hello. Welcome back, my... Wow, it's been so long, I don't remember my own intro.
Boys and ghouls.
Thank you! Welcome back, boys and ghouls, as we take a lovely hell trip in Monster Train.
Joined by
the lovely...
Scarlet.
And Blitz. See, she started with lovely. It had to be you first. I'm not lovely. I'm Blitz.
No.
Wow, everyone in chat is gonna jump down that fucking throat of yours pretty soon.
Aren't they already trying to?
I mean, in more than one way.
Exactly. I haven't accepted it. I've just acknowledged it.
They want to slap them cheeks.
Yeah, admitting you have a problem is the first step.
Hey! Wait a minute! Why am I being ganged up on? Hi, Zen!
Because you're the
What
middle
up, Zen?
Zen says, hello there, I'm playing Dragon's Dogma, and I still love it. First played in like 2015 on PS3, now I'm playing it on PS4, still as good as it was back then. That's a good game right there.
That's a good feeling, too.
Yeah.
No idea what that is.
My grandpa didn't play many video games, but he had a rule. Whatever you buy has got to give you more hours than you put into it. So if you're making $10 an hour, let's just say, and you buy a $60 video game, you gotta get at least 6 to 7 hours out of it, minimum, for it to be worth your money. So something like Minecraft that's 20 or 30 bucks and then gives you, 5,000 plus hours of play, worth the money. If you're telling me Dragon's Dogma has lasted you 6 plus years of memories, then yeah, worth the money.
Good shit.
So, this is a card game.
Kinda. These disciples dedicate themselves to service of heaven will attempt to restore the life of their companions. So healers.
I see. Poor Timmy.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Alright.
Cricket. There we go.
Protect your pyre. This is your pyre. If it takes too much damage from enemy attacks, your run is over.
Alright. I have seen a few people play this game, and I'd like to think I'm half decent at it, so I can make suggestions if you want them.
Enemies have boarded your train. Enemies enter at the lowest level and move up 1 level every turn. If they reach the top, they'll attack your pyre. Don't be a dumb shit and let them get there.
Unless they have certain abilities, at which point they will skip a floor. Summon units to defend your train. You can play each card once per battle. Okay, when it says battle, when your deck shuffles, you get them back unless they died. So, for example, you could use that torch card and kill the guy in the back. No heals for you. Train Steward has 8 health. How much damage is that guy doing? 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could technically play the Train Steward and the Hellhorn Priest. Yeah. And then play the Train Steward in front of him. Oh, wait, no, he has 10 armor. There's capacity, of course. So...
So placement's vital as well.
Mm-hmm. And you have 1 energy left, so you can technically hit him, even though it's not going to do a whole lot.
No, the damage is damage, and it'll slowly wear it down more and more.
True. Let's see. I would strongly suggest the Train Steward on the next floor up to get an attack in. Right stick to go up. There you go. He's only got 6 health left, so that might just do him in. Unless you want to hit him with a torch just to be safe.
Yeah.
And then you can hit the healer with a torch. And you're out of energy, but that should effectively keep them back.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Alrighty.
Put another Train Steward down in front of him.
Well, it's down.
Yes, but what you've done is shortened your attack time. Because he has 8 health till he's dead, the other guy has 6 health, which means when the 6 health dies, you're... Well, go all the way down and you might want to regen your... Wait. No, he's not missing any health. He's just missing armor. He's missing health. And now you restored him back to full. You're good to go. So, the ability Relentless means basically this floor is going to keep fighting until everyone on one side is dead.
I see.
So, let me... do me a favor. Hit pause. And then settings. And then gameplay. Combat preview on. Yes. On.
I know, I'm just reading it.
Trust me, I've got this. And then what's lore tooltips? Huh. Oh, okay, sure.
I like lore.
Fair. And
She is a lore whore.
No. Leave it to normal. And you can speed it up as you need. That all can pretty much stay as it is. I don't know what other is, though. What's other?
Hide gamer tag / name.
Googly eyes? Are you seriously gonna put them on?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's good. I'm happy.
Alright.
The preview now shows the amount of damage each unit will take during the next combat phase. A red X means the unit will be defeated. Good to know.
So, here's what I will suggest. How much damage does he do? Okay. So I'm gonna say, tactically, put 2 of those cards on your Hellhorn Priest. And you win! Because he's gonna be healing every turn, which means he can't be killed right away, which means he gets 1 more extra attack in. And that was enough to break him.
Fair enough.
Good shit!
You're welcome!
Yay.
This is where I take my advantages.
Fortify. Can you read the top part?
Sure. Oh, wait. Scarlet.
Armor. Damage is dealt to armor before health. Each point of armor blocks 1 point of damage and is then removed.
Lore.
Leather is a common material among the Hellhorned, so I've lined my garb with a material for protection. Given the stench, I'm sure the source is better left a mystery.
Rage. +2 +2, I believe that's damage.
Mm-hmm.
Per stack. Decreased every turn.
I've learned that the Hellhorned can gain temporary strength through the self-infliction of pain. I find the ritual savage, but it proves to be even more effective when performed over the remains of their opponents.
Move up a floor into the back of that floor.
Not all routes through the Bone Shaker are immediately recognizable. I sealed many of them off to all but those who are willing to tear through steel and squeeze through the shreds.
So, I will give you a basic breakdown.
Mhm.
The apply 5 armor is consistent, it's good, it's solid,
It's free.
it's stackable, it's free, yes. The apply 10 rage means whatever character you're using it on will automatically do 20 more damage this turn.
Mm-hmm.
So if you apply it to something like the Hellhorn Priest, that's 40 more damage because he has 2 swings,
Mm-hmm.
meaning he's doing a total of 52 damage in 1 turn.
Alright.
However, rage goes down every turn, so the next turn you'll be doing 18, 16, 14, etc.
Now, does that stack on top of their regular damage?
Yes.
Then I think I'll...
However, it also costs your entire energy stock currently.
Sure.
However, if that ensures that you'll be killing like a madman for the next couple of turns, it might be worth it to you. Now, the last one, Ascend a Unit, is actually very sneaky because you can bypass the limit on how many people you can have on one floor. For example, if you have 2 of the train stewards,
Mm-hmm.
you'll have 4 points of capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Your limit is 5, so you can't play another one. But if you play one on the bottom floor, you move it up, you'll have overcapacity, but that doesn't matter. It just means you still can't play anything just like you normally wouldn't.
Alright.
So you can technically stack a floor really hard with that if you know what you're doing. Limit of 7 people on either side on any floor, so it does have its limitations, but those limitations are still pretty hardy.
I'm gonna take Rage.
Go for it.
Spells only affect one floor.
What?
Floor.
Oh, if struck by a surge of electricity, a sapwood will crystallize into glass. The sap within will become preserved as a supercharged healing solvent, but I can't seem to break the glass without losing much of the sap in the process.
Restore 2 health to the friendly units and deal 2 damage to enemy units.
It's a good one.
Sting.
Some trees drop acorns to seed new life. The awoken shoot thorns to protect myself. I wore thick leather armor on my first visit to the wild wood. I can't say it helped much. Shit.
Deal 10 damage to the front enemy unit. Draw +1 next turn.
Stat changes persist for the duration of battle.
I used Wildwood Sap as a mild steel polish as well, providing combat benefits to the Awoken that received my treatment.
So,
Apply +3 damage and +3 health.
and that's permanent. Well, not permanent, but for this battle, permanent. There are some cards that are permanent, like through your entire run, but this one's per battle. So technically you could keep stacking that on something like the Hellhorn and, well, he'd become very beastly very quickly.
Steel Enhancer.
However, Sting is just a free 10 damage to the front unit and +1 next turn. Glimmer is +2 health to all of the friends on one floor and 2 damage to all of the enemies on one floor. So if you get a squad of 1 health wonders, you'll wipe them all out.
Fair.
It is your call. I just wanted to give you the lowdown on all the cards.
I kind of like this because I feel like I would like to build Mega Barbarians, essentially.
Fair enough.
But Sting also is useful for just...
It keeps your draw going quickly, and it's 10 damage.
And it's free 10 damage.
It's free 10 damage.
I kind of tend to like for glass cannon builds, where I can do a lot of damage really fast.
Ooh, so here's where you've got to be picky. The Hellhorn banner will give you a Hellhorn unit. The one on the right will give you a Awakened unit, which is the grass ones. You can take a Merchant of Magic, which allows you to improve your spells, or you can take the Merchant of Steel, which allows you to give your units new abilities.
That's hard.
Personally, as a starting run, I would take the Merchant of Steel, not Magic, because your Magic can only be in your hand once per turn max, whereas if you bump up a unit, you can effectively have that unit on the field for several turns.
I know, but I want the Hellhorn banner.
Go for it.
But I also agree with you, I want the Merchant of Steel.
On the flip side, once the unit dies, then it doesn't matter if it has an ability or not, you can't use it till the next battle. On the flip side, magic can be used every time it comes into your hand, so the magic is less regular but more effective, whereas the Merchant of Steel is consistent once you get them out, but once it's gone for the battle.
Scarlet, I can't decide. Give me your opinion.
Undecisive bitch.
Yes.
Okay, let me break it down a little farther. Magic. Inconsistent, but continuously effective. Steel. Consistent, effective till it dies. Both Awoken and Hellhorn are actually very good units to get, so that's really not a deciding factor.
Magic.
Alright.
Wait. Grab the banner first. Okay.
Starting from top.
We already know what Rage
I
does.
I just noticed something.
What?
Is the stream info not updated, or am I just...
Oh, refresh your browser.
Ruby's not here.
Oh, darn it!
Yeah.
And it
I'll
doesn't say
let
I'm
you,
here or that I'm player one.
Anyways, what the fuck am I reading?
Lore bit.
It is said that no one can match a fully matured hell-horned demon in combat. I've yet to see this proven false, though I can't say I'm seeking out that opportunity.
So, here's the catch. You can't play that yet.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have 4 total energy.
Fair.
But 50 attack and 50 health per turn, or 50 attack per turn and 50 health is not something to be scoffed at.
No, it is not. Read it, please.
These demons, rumored to be the most ancient among the Hellhorn, do not speak in any known tongue. They don't appear to understand much either, making any sort of relationship with them tricky to establish. Thankfully, they have a natural proclivity to fighting, making communication unnecessary. So here's how this works. Short version, every time he kills someone, he adds 3 rage to all of your friends on the,
Same level.
on the same floor, yes. Which means that can effectively stack to ridiculous amounts of damage very quickly if he's getting all the kills. And even if the team is losing 1 rage per turn, you can be getting it back +2 every turn just by him getting kills.
Fair enough.
And of course, the more the rage stacks, the more kills he gets.
Fair.
What the fuck is that?
The cat thing.
That would be all of the merchants. They are all variations of weird cat thing. So, here's how this works. Emberstone, make a spell cheaper by 1. Surge Stone, give it +20 magical power, which means, for example, your spike ability... Oh wait, you didn't get the spike, did you?
No.
Okay, but if you got the spike, it would do 30 damage instead of 10, but you could only use it once.
Freestone.
Permafrost effectively means you keep that spell in your hand until you use it.
I did get Sting.
Oh, you did get Sting.
Or I've had Sting.
You probably had Sting.
Probably. No, you chose it because it was free.
Right.
Free damage and card and draw support. So, might I suggest the Emberstone, because it's cheap and easy, and you can make something like healing. Oh, you can make the rage cheaper.
Yeah?
And then I would honestly suggest the Surge Stone and put it on one of the fireballs. Because that's just 22 damage to whoever you feel like.
Fair.
And you should be good to go.
Wait.
What?
No.
She's fine. Barb Disciples. These spiked foes will make direct attacks more painful. Using spells from afar will let you fight without sacrificing your units. Thorn damage.
Yeah, I figured.
That's gonna be interesting.
Especially when they like bolstering their shields. Hold on. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, they got googly eyes! Might I suggest... How many spikes do you have? 2? Okay.
I have 1.
No, he has 2 spikes on him. Look.
Yeah.
So I would honestly suggest hitting him with Sting right off the bat. Now, who to play in the front? Who has more health? Him?
Yep.
He also has 10 armor, so that should be good. And then he can use the branded warrior. And he should get a kill and therefore inspire rage on everybody.
Yay!
I don't know if I can take the googly eyes seriously.
I'm gonna put a region on the first one.
Raven says, "Oh look, it's a game I almost beat on my first try." Yep.
What up, Raven?
Here's the trick to that. He's only gonna get one regen, which means he's only going to heal 1 health, but also he's not going to lose any health this turn.
What about the thorns?
He's going to lose armor. You can't regen armor.
Okay. Oh yeah, never mind.
Oh, not much, nerd. How the fuck are you doing?
Oh dear. Oh, I was hoping that was your good one. You know what? Actually, hold on. You may want to apply rage to your...
Priest?
Yeah. That's gonna kill everybody on the floor.
Alright.
And then you can just torch the guy on the top. Damn! And now heal him.
Yeah.
I love when equal playing comes together.
Now I would suggest putting those 2 train stewards on the next level.
Nice.
New phone tomorrow? Very nice.
Yeah, fun.
That
New
always
phones
makes
are good.
that always makes Blitz excited. New tech.
Shut up! Uh-oh. Wait, what? No. Hold on. He only has... Why is he only taking 24 damage? Can you move up to him for me real quick?
Orbit, please.
The Knights of the Disciples were the first humans to charge into battle when our covenant was broken. Now only one remains to uphold their ancient creed.
Okay, but why is... Wait. Oh. Uh-oh. I'm going to ask that you heal the front guy real quick, because actually I don't think he's going to do anything.
Yeah, no, Raven, this is Monster Train.
Okay, wait. Hit the guy in the back with a torch. No. I was going to say, you're about to heal the guy. Yes, you can do that. How much health does your priest have?
5 out of 6.
So even if you gave him the restore, it wouldn't do anything. How much does your other guy have?
3 out of 5.
Okay, so regen won't do diddly. I would suggest hitting him with a thorn, or a torch. Because they get to attack first all the time, which is BS, but he's going to kill your Hellhorn Priest. Which means your second guy is going to get a good swing on him, but it's not going to be the most amazing thing in the world.
Alright. I have 1 point left.
Okay, put a train steward on the top. The fact that they don't normally have eyes and now they have googly eyes.
Oh, toasty.
Very nice. Yeah, consume. We saw. Bugger off.
Well,
So... you can torch him again. I don't really think regen's gonna do anything, but you can apply it to the front guy if you want. Yeah, we'll get to that eventually, but we're in a bit of a moment here. Do you have anything else to play? Oh. You could play Sting right off the bat. And then Rage. And then Torch.
And then let's see how this goes.
You're gonna take a little damage, but you should be okay. And death. Your pyre fight's back.
Yay!
So, you took a little bit of damage and took a little bit of your score away, but you know what? That's not terrible. Oh!
Impulate!
Hold on. Impulate. Hold on. Raven says, googly eyes, tell me how you got them. It's literally just in the settings, you can turn it on.
Yeah, game settings.
Okay, so, you don't have any imps, so Impulate doesn't do anything for you.
Imps die for their horns to grow large. Demons die for their horns to grow sharp. Excerpt from Hellhorns by Gurk One Horn discussing the cyclical life of a Hellhorn and how their horns mature.
So, since you don't have any imps, it's not really that great. A defeated opponent's horns are broken as a ritualistic act of dominance. The horns are then collected by the victor as a trophy.
Damn.
You already know what that last one is. Personally, I would say Horn Break, because that bypasses armor.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Vined Awoken have been known to lash out to control their enemies. While not an enemy, I too have been lashed, and it is a less than pleasant experience.
I found discarded hollow armor serves a perfect tool to sharpen dull weapons.
So, this is difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, it's not. Sharpen, literally just 4 damage and 4 spikes, and then it goes back into your deck.
Just a buff.
Just straight buff, and also, you know how you're getting bothered by those spikes that were hurting you?
Yeah.
You can do it back now.
Yeah.
Which means even if they attack first, they might wind up dying from your spikes if they're not a high health enemy.
There.
Ooh! Okay, left. Left.
Don't just say something at me, explain it to me.
Go left.
Why?
Blitz.
I've told you to this.
There are very few times where I give you an order.
Yes, Blitz.
Go left.
Tell me why left is so good.
Look at it! Gain an artifact, restore health.
Okay.
Do you know what an artifact is in this game?
No!
Super powerful. Go left. Do it.
This is why I wanted you to explain it to me.
Now grab it. And pick one. For example, Hell's Banner. When you summon the second unit during a turn, gain 3 energy. Which means, if you play two characters that cost 1, you now have 4 energy.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can screw around with it.
Okay.
Infused Mallet. 25% chance to deal 5 damage when an enemy unit enters your train. So 1 in every 4 enemies is just gonna take 5 damage just cuz.
Neat.
Artifacts are very powerful. You need to trust me.
Let me take this one. Fucker! You need to listen very closely. You don't just spout orders at someone unless you're a warhorse in the battlefield of things.
I order Warhorse around sometimes.
That's true, but this is a new game, and you don't get to just spout at someone. You just say, hey, there's some really cool artifact shit. You might want to check this out. Instead of, go left!
Okay, but I know what I'm doing. If mechanic tells you to hand me a wrench, you don't say why. Because it could be timed. It could be that he's going to get his fingers crushed without a wrench. It could be that he can't fix the car without it. When the professionals, or when the, I can't say professional, when the person who knows what they're doing says to do a thing, you gotta do it.
That's understandable.
For
but
example, better example, Missy, if I said, okay, I want to wear this shirt or this one, wear the one on the left. Okay. Because that's your specialty. You are aesthetically inclined. You're better with fashion and color and a lot of other things that relate to appearance. I am not. Therefore, I immediately defer to your judgment, right?
Yes, and I will explain my reasoning to you before I just say something.
But I'll still start putting it on before you start explaining.
I've said this to you before, Blitz. People work differently. If she wants an explanation, so that way you can entice her with the idea. Yeah, I'll get to him in a minute. So you can entice her with the idea of choosing an artifact rather than just picking something else, then you need to explain.
Yeah.
Alright.
Scarlet, if you'd be so kind.
When I finally succeeded in uniting all 9 rings of hell, we created a united army of hell to fight back in the event of the Covenant breaking. I was surprised at the overwhelming support I received in this endeavor. By the way, what's up, Raven?
Okay, Blitz.
The first to hammer the rail of the Covenant. It served me well, but the time it spent with the Pyre filled it with an energy that is too powerful to contain.
Okay, I'm gonna go Hell's Banner.
That sounds good to me! Of course, collect your health. And then you can check the concealed caverns. This is basically a random event that you could have gotten from either direction. But the artifact is far more powerful of magic infusement that you can't really afford very well right now, or an extra unit.
As you pass a train graveyard, you notice several of your fallen allies. Within the beasts of gnarled steel lie now extinguished. Pyre shards even further inside the rubble. You can make out some last protected treasures. Perhaps if you were to relight the pyre shards using some of your own, the trains would reveal their value. Which of the train's pyre shards do you relight?
So, that's not... Go back. That's not terrible.
Okay.
Basically, you're losing 3 pyre health, and I don't remember if it's maximum or just temporary, but you can put 25 health on any unit you have.
Fun.
Like permanent 25.
Okay.
This one's not terrible. It's effectively anytime your pyre kills something, it restores its own health a little bit.
Prior to the Covenant, the creation of these pyre artifacts was commonplace, but dangerous. This led to widespread chaos and the eventual creation of the Covenant.
Petrified Heart. An ancient heart petrified in the woods of Wildwood. It still beats coldly, endlessly.
Give me a second to look that up, because I don't know what Heartless means.
It says cannot be healed.
What? Where does it say that?
Under the Heartless condition.
Oh.
Yeah. Dual types.
I don't like that.
Yeah, me either, really.
Bless you.
Either pyre upgrade or unit upgrade.
Personally, this is just me, I say pyre upgrade because last battle was kind of a close call.
Yeah.
Granted, you're still building up your allies and whatnot, and you're gonna get better shit down the road, and I totally understand that. But personally, fucking bless you, Jesus!
Hurry!
Excuse you. It's damn you to hell.
I mean, topical.
Not excused, but anyways, fucking shit. Personally, because of the close call from last battle, I would personally get this.
I agree with you on that.
Counterpoint, if you put that Heartstone on one of your units, like let's say Rage Boy, and he lives longer to fight harder, then you don't need to have a close call.
Fair. I kind of agree with Scarlet, though.
Fair enough. But you took 7 damage last time from one person, which would have healed 5 health back. However, if your guy had 25 more health, because that would have given him an extra 5 turns, he would have killed him before he got there. I'm muting for a second. Sorry about that. Had to blow my nose. Didn't want to put that on stream.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's allergy season. It sucks.
Yeah.
So, medium shard.
Alrighty.
No, it's just temporary HP. The pyre shard flickers to life, the treasure within now revealed as the pyre moves its final defense. Yet, as you leave, the pyre shard goes out once more. This time for good. You are all that is left.
It's pressing.
Somber.
Isn't that the same thing?
Not outright.
Eh, fair enough.
Into a deeper ring of hell.
Past the giant dead worm. Oh, a boss battle.
Daedalus, the professor. Heavily armored creations protect this ex-professor in his quest to safeguard Seraph and the Winged.
Sorry.
Plating seal. Constructed explosives enter with damage shield.
Oh, that means when he makes a bomb, it's... well, it doesn't take damage right away.
Daedalus, father of Icarus.
Oh, yeah!
Don't fly too close to the sun. Or the part that people don't seem to quote as often, too close to the water.
Yeah.
Don't think too little of yourself or else you won't be able to fly.
But don't think too highly of yourself or you will get burned down.
Ooh. He gets his own track.
Yeah, he's a boss. Do you want to turn that off?
No!
Uh,
Please read it, Blitz.
Daedalus is the strongest boss you've faced yet. He moves between floors freely, but he can be attacked if you clear out the other enemies on that floor. This bomb has a triggered ability and will explode on its turn, dealing damage. Check the tooltips of units with purple trigger icon to see the details of their abilities.
Action. Triggers at the start of the unit's turn. Despawn and deal 10 damage to your front unit.
Constructed by the professor as part of his research to achieve winged power, the exploding device was a failed experiment that has been repurposed for a more practical means. I admire the professor's handiwork, even if it's incredibly dangerous. So
we're gonna torch that priest, right?
Yeah.
I mean... okay, so... I wouldn't play anything on this floor.
Okay.
It's gonna die.
Fair enough.
He's already got 21 damage, plus if he has an attack, that'll stack up too. So, since that bomb is actually quite dangerous, I would actually suggest putting the priest and the prince and the branded warrior on the second floor.
Fair. Scarlet, orbit.
Few human disciples have been granted direct communion with Seraph's light. These priests are among this inner circle who have been taught to control heaven's power.
Some of Seraph's human disciples come from combat background. This gave the traitor an advantage in his defense for the newly captured rings of hell.
A basic disciple of Seraph. One of the many humans that have answered the call to take over the rings of hell and reforge a new world after our covenant was broken. So, I'm going to a different floor and putting them down.
Yeah, Hellbreaker Prince in the front because he has armor.
Hornbreaker.
Hornbreaker. And then you can play that behind him.
Branded warrior.
Yes. And then if you want to prep for the next turn, you can put the Ritual of Battle on the Prince, because he's got double shot.
Fair.
Oh, that's right, you still have 3 energy. You can kill the healer.
Fair.
Kill the healer.
Because he also has 5 attack, and that's BS. You don't have to use this, but, you know. Put it on him just for pardon the language, but shits and giggles. He missed. Alrighty, I would say to torch and hit the guy in the back just cause. We'll cut some of the damage you're taking. Let's see. You could kill the guy in the back here too.
Fair.
Overcharged apprentice. Some light apprentices are not as strict with their reverence of the light shards they've been granted, tampering with them to gain improved effects. I did agree to assist in the creation of this armor, but only to sabotage its construction, making this increased effect only last for short amounts of time.
So in other words, if you play a spell on this floor, he's going to get a +1 attack. However, I might suggest that anyway, just kill the archer in the back because it goes from 6 damage to 3. And then you could put both of one of them down to fight him back.
Fair.
You could use Sting, but that'll give him extra damage, but it'll also almost kill him, so it's up to you. Pretty sure that second floor is taken care of.
Alrighty.
Yep. Okay, so I would say torch on the bomb, and then torch the bomb again, and then you can use a train steward on the bottom in the front. And that should actually give him some damage, too.
Awesome.
Yep.
Fun.
Ooh.
Before.
Disciple Protector. It takes certain insanity to volunteer for the defensive front lines, but Seraph instills that level of devotion in his disciples. Having spent much time with the traitor, I can say that he does demand a certain loyalty that can be hard to break. Whose perspective are we reading from?
The Prince of Hell.
Yep.
Or in this case, Princess.
Well, I mean...
Fair.
Let's see, how do we do this? I might suggest putting Sharpen on your Hellhorn Priest.
Prince.
Sorry, I'll get it eventually. And you could use Hornbreak on the bomb. I think you're out of energy for now.
Yeah.
But you're still gonna do some back, so. Let's see. Oh dear. Your Hellhorn Prince is gonna die unless you can do something. How much damage is that middle guy doing? 4? Okay, no, you can do this. You can do this. Kill the guy in the back with torch. Use torch. Guy in the back. That'll cut the damage down. He'll take a. You can actually hit him with the regen if you feel like it. And then I'd put the train steward on the bottom floor in front. Uh-oh. Okay.
Continue just to deal with him now.
You could use a sting and a torch. That'll do it.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta torch him, otherwise he's gonna hit your pyre.
Fair.
Then I would say, torch the guy in the back.
Hold on.
Trust me. And then regen your Hell Prince. And he's alive. And murdery. this is where things get a little iffy. You might not make it out of this one, just saying. Yeah, no, that was the best option.
Oh wow, they're just giving me nothing.
Sting. Horn break. And torch. That's all you got. I think you're gonna win, but by the skin of your teeth. Oh, maybe not.
Oh!
So,
Oh, that hurt!
So remember what I said about giving that guy an extra 25 health to deal with?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Artifact! Oh, wait.
An ancient text of the Channelers of the Edge Priory. This tome outlines its creation. Sadly, the language is closely guarded by the Priory, and I've had little luck in translating it.
Reply quick.
Quick means you attack first with that unit.
Channel song.
The Channelers of the Wild would prefer to keep their involvement in its growth to a minimum. However, their intervention is sometimes required to achieve more aggressive expansion.
Draw a unit, apply plus 20 attack, plus 20 health, at a cost of 0.
Yeah. Quick means you attack first, so your Hellhorn Priest or your Rage Boy could do a lot of damage.
Uh-huh.
But having 20 health and 20 damage at a cost of 0 is not to be scoffed at, especially if you get more expensive units.
Channel song.
Channel song it is.
Horned Warrior.
So, though slightly unwieldy, the recent loss of their tails, these maturing demons have grown into their horns, making them valuable soldiers in the Hellhorn and our rail.
Husk Hermit. Using wildwood sap to expedite the growth of their vines, these animus inhabit the remains of their armor. Their large vines allow them to strike multiple enemies at once, while still being able to retreat into their shell if necessary.
Steelworker. Along with a team of imps, these demons are responsible for the creation of all hell-horned armor and weaponry. While not usually on the front lines, their centuries of working metal gives them a comfortable tendency towards combat.
So let me try and break this down for you. Horned Warrior, 30 damage per turn, not very much health. Husk Hermit, 30 health, 5 damage, but it hits every enemy on the floor. However, if they have spikes, that can be very dangerous for them.
And I have something to apply spikes.
No, I mean if the enemy all has spikes, then you'll take spikes for every enemy.
Yeah.
The Steelworker it has 15 health, which is better than what you have currently, does 10 damage, which isn't terrible, but at the end of every turn gives 5 armor to all friendly units on that floor.
I'm gonna take Steelworker.
Alrighty!
A shard.
You have options. Fell's Remorse is 1 energy per turn, meaning you'll have 4 instead of 3. The Light of Seraph is +1 capacity, which means you can have 3 units on that floor instead of just 2. And the draw 1 each turn is just kind of
Yeah.
When Fell left to join her cause, she left me with the remaining embers of the pyre. She could have been killed for this, but she gave them anyway. That's all I have to say about Fell.
Herzl's Compound, one of my crowning achievements. A metal-based compound that can be formed into any shape. I've only been able to create a small batch of it, but a little goes a long way.
And finally, Light of Seraph. The converted Light of Seraph. Those from above worship it as much as we value the pyre. From what I've seen, it's powerful. Sure. But it's not as special as they say. That doesn't mean I won't take some, chance.
So,
Ember.
hold on. If you take the light of Seraph, you could get your Prince, your Rage Boy, and your Steelworker all on the same floor.
True.
And that means they're all getting 5 armor per turn and Rage if Steel Boy kills or if Rage Boy kills anything. Because that armor per turn isn't based on anything. It's just, oh, turns over, armor up.
Fair enough.
Now you're getting more options. So, on the right side, if you don't mind just checking it for me real quick.
I want to read this first.
Oh, okay. Unstable Vortex, you can remove up to 2 cards from your deck if you don't like them. You can also restore 20 Pyre health and, buy up some powers for your units. And upgrade your champion, but that's for both paths. The Forgotten Boons is just straight up gold, and the Awoken Banner is a straight up unit. You can use the Hellvent to duplicate any card except your champion.
Kind of want to use the Unstable Vortex.
Why for?
There are a few cards that I just don't use.
Sounds good to me. And you get 20 health back for your Pyre.
Yeah.
So take that first.
Yeah, which is in desperate need of restoring.
Speaking of restore,
Yeah.
what? Oh, you're gonna get rid of them?
2 of them, because they kind of just intend to clutter my hand.
True, but they have saved you on several occasions.
True, but I don't think I need 5.
Fair enough. Now, do you want to get rid of a torch as well, or are you using those pretty regularly?
Torches are used regularly.
Alrighty. Now heal your Pyre. Grab the Merchant of Steel. Now that you have a decent amount of gold since you didn't use any last turn. Hey, it's that 25 health thing again. Speed Stone. It's expensive, but if you put it on your Rage guy, then he may be able to stack Rage before your other enemy or your other units even have to attack. Now you could also upgrade him with the Strength Stone to guarantee that he's going to get a few kills in. Now, you've got a choice. You can either upgrade a friendly with 25 health, like maybe the Steel Boy or something, but you could also re-roll and see what the other options are.
And what if they're not worth it?
That's a risk you have to either take or not take. It's up to you.
Scarlet, your vote.
This is a safe bet with a Heartstone, and it's basically 50-50 as to whether your re-roll will be awesome or terrible.
Go with the safe bet. We passed on it last time.
Yeah. And now you have a tank to put in the front.
Fair enough.
I mean, 40 health isn't something to scoff at. No. There you go. I was going to say, don't skip your upgrade. It's free! So, the Brawler gives you 15 armor instead of 10, and he gets a double multi-strike, which means you're doing 18 damage with 3 hits. However, the Reaper does 50 damage and gains plus 10 damage per kill. He stacks very quickly. I would strongly suggest the Reaper, because he's going to be doing 50 damage, and then 70, and then 90. D-pad. Your controller's off.
Oh.
Oh, is your controller dead?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
1 second, everybody.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
Again, ever since they did a few updates with the notifications, that is Xbox, they stopped doing the pop-up things of, hey, your controller's dying, or hey, this person wants to talk to you in a chat, and blah blah blah.
Well, that's frustrating.
Yeah.
It's fucking annoying.
I mean, these controllers are brand new, so...
Maybe it's batteries?
No?
Also, when was the last time you guys played with the Xbox controller?
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Ever since we got new games on the Switch, the Xbox has kind of been mothballed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Reaper. Yeah. So, if you can line it up. Oh. Options! What am I reading?
First big thing.
Undergo trials for greater risk and reward. Activating the trial will make this battle more difficult, but you'll earn an extra reward if you win. Ancient Hate. Enemies start with Spell Shield 2, which means you can't hit them with things like torches unless you hit them twice, at which point then their Spell Shield is gone. It's not the worst thing in the world.
What they are.
Clipped Tormentors. They might be low-level recruits of the Clipped, but they'll overload you with the penance if you don't take them out quickly.
They apply debuffs. So, if you can get Steelworker in the front,
Mm-hmm.
Rage in the middle, and Prince in the back, you've effectively lined yourself up.
Okay.
It's, you're on a good run.
Yeah?
Yes, Ancient Hate. Gotcha. Let's see. You have them all. Steelworker in the front. Mm-hmm. And everybody's dead. You could put your train steward on the second floor.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
You could hit him with a torch, but it's going to be blocked by the shield. It doesn't really matter. And now he's doing 90 damage per turn.
Yay! What the fuck?
Hit it with a torch! It's a money bag! Sure. Oh, that would have been nice. Yeah, now would be a good time to regen your guy. Oh, they got Spell Shield. Oh, you could put spikes on him. And then I think you could use Hornbreak on the guy in the back to kill him. Because it bypasses armor and spell shields.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And their spell shield will block it.
Yeah, so I would honestly consider putting both of those regens on your front guy. And then, yeah, Channel Song. It's probably going to get you a Train Steward, but that's okay. Because he's going to be buff. So you can put... Yeah, and that floor is decently guarded now. Pretty sweet, huh?
Yeah! Wow!
Regen on the front guy. Because, let's face it, he's holding up pretty good for you right now.
Yeah.
I told you.
There's nothing I can do, really.
There is not. Also, something you need to know in the future, okay?
Uh-huh.
If you want to, you can use things like Torch and Hornbreaker on your own units if you need to clear up space.
Okay.
Oh, you could apply that to your yeah. Oh my goodness, look at that damage. That's 105 damage per hit. Okay. I would suggest regen on your front guy just in case, because your torch isn't going to do anything. However, everybody's dead, so they're going to kill themselves on the spikes, and then he's going to get punched out. Tell me that wasn't just a straight win. This was not a fight. This was a slaughter.
Oh, that felt good.
Okay, so, Vent. The Bone Shaker is of my own design. Fueled by the last shards of the pyre, the train is robust and dependable. One of its lesser-known features is the ability to unleash pressurized steam on invaders. Deals 2x damage to enemy... 2x damage to enemy units, so for every point you spend, it's 2 damage.
I've dealt with X damage cards. If this was a higher damage count, maybe.
If you had the plus 20 spell power on it, then it would do 22 damage per energy you use, which could stack up to like 66 on every enemy. But
I don't have.
You don't have that.
It's a summoning welder helper. It was a surprise to learn that even the imps craft weapons and armor for the Hellhorn. Instead of hammers, they use their innate control of fire.
So, here would be my suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
I would take a Horn Break,
Mm-hmm.
because the welder helper, while not... Wait, hold on, let me think. If you have 2 train stewards, you still have some space. You could technically armor up a train steward pretty well with this guy, and then just kill him with a torch or something. But Hornbreak also skips past armor to do 10 damage.
Oh!
Oh. When sap from wildwood trees is consumed, it imparts the healing power of their reproductive spores. I also quite enjoy its floral sweetness.
Consume, but apply 5 regen.
Which means 5 health, and 4 health, and 3 health, etc., etc.
Okay.
The vines are iffy. I would personally just take the wildwood sap.
I kind of agree with you.
Now, if only you could apply regen to your pyre.
Right?
Another
Excuse me.
rainkeeper.
Ooh. However, on the right, you have an artifact, 20 pyre health, and something to duplicate one of your cards. You have 75 gold, a Merchant of Steel, and a event. Those artifacts are always really powerful. I would take the artifact first.
Pyrestone housing. Units get an extra upgrade slot.
So instead of 2 upgrade slots, they can have 3.
My discovery of the creation of Pyrestones, gemstones infused with the flames of Pyre, was monumental in enhancing the strength of Hell's forces, and marked a turning point in the war against heaven. That victory was short-lived, however, as the design was stolen and copied shortly thereafter.
As invasions of the Bone Shaker become more frequent, I devised a number of traps and devices to subdue any unwanted guests. These cages should hold them back temporarily while they board the train. I wouldn't take the Iron Drop Cage because you don't have any cards that benefit from it.
Fair enough. Plus more upgrade slots.
Mm-hmm. Now, the question. What do we duplicate?
Does it duplicate upgrades?
Yes. So technically, if you got the Steelworker and put him on a different floor, he could just be stacking armor on himself until someone gets to him eventually.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, a Steelworker and 2 train stewards. Just let them vibe for a bit. Ooh, additional artifact. Oh, non-boss enemy units start with 4 spikes.
I could deal with that.
Okay.
Hidden Assault. Sneaky clipped have infiltrated your train. Use spells in higher floors to take them out.
It's a random artifact. I'm not complaining.
True.
Let's just hope it's not shitty.
Fair.
I can't think of any shitty artifacts.
Alright.
Again, pardon my language. Okay, spikes. Just trust me. Spikes to kill the front guy. And then you can use Horn Break on the second guy, and Torch on the third guy. Done. And then, on the second floor... Yeah, second floor, why not? And then him at the back.
Oh my god. His Google A's makes him look so much happier.
Right? Ooh! Oh, that's not gonna be enough. You're gonna have to use two. Oh, that'll work. Then you can use the Branded Warrior on the middle. In the middle. There you go.
Steward?
I mean, yeah, he's gonna die, but yeah.
We'll slow him down a little bit. Plus, then I can do this.
Oh, you can do all of it?
Yeah.
I would target the guy with the least health. Wait. Oh no.
Yeah.
Every time you use a spell, that guy gains 10 armor.
Then I wouldn't.
I would just leave it be. These massive clipped strong men use slabs to protect those behind them. Their quiet nature lends itself well to hiding behind a steel wall.
Further additions to the light armor worn by these clipped has made the crystals within it very unstable. To combat these effects, the clipped have strapped on even more armor to contain the decay.
Yeesh. I'm hoping you get... Yes! A horn break! Go up one. You can kill that guy in the front with a horn break. Yeah, you're only taking 4 damage and then you're wiping him out, so, yeah, okay. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, they have stealth. Okay, you're gonna need to torch at least one of them. And then I'd say sharpen on your guy in the back, your prince. That gives him spikes. That armor just won't die.
Not really.
You could use the regen. Steelworker at the top. Because he'll just sit there and... Yeah, there. Because he'll just sit there and like... Oh, and the train steward. Because they'll just sit there and gain armor until something happens. That'll work, yeah. Perfect! And then you can regen on... Yeah, on the front guy. Because he is the one taking most of your damage. Silent marksman. Some marksmen choose to stay hidden, rejecting the traditional spear of the Guardians and sticking with their accurate feathers of steel. Their agility and dark coatings have made them nearly impossible for us to see. So, what you need to do is use torches to kill those guys in the back, because they're a pain in the rear. And also they have spikes. You could also technically use spikes on him, because it's free.
Bless you.
Sure, why not? He's only gonna... You know what? That's not bad. That's 50 damage. That's it. That's 25 damage.
Yeah.
And he's dead. Did you lose anybody?
No.
Let me see. Okay, you're gonna lose your guy in the front unless you can find a way to... you could add more spikes to him.
This guy?
Yeah. And then you could, I don't know, horn or regen or horn break him. I don't know. Why would you do that? Missy, you had a 10 damage one. Why did you use the 2 damage one?
My bad.
You could have also given him more regen and more health. I'm so confused.
Let's just see how this goes.
It's going to go just fine. Because he does 4 damage times 5, which means he's taking all of that spike damage per hit. You didn't even lose anybody!
Good shit.
Oh. Oh! All of those little 1 health enemies are just gonna die every time they change floors.
Oh, lovely. impish scholar. Blitz, would you like to read the
Having
lore?
chosen to mature in knowledge rather than strength, these imps have decided not to molt and instead to travel between the rings as ambassadors of the Scorched Plains and advocates of our covenant with heaven. Now, with no home to return to, they've helped advance our research of more efficient defensive techniques.
Summon. Return a random consumed spell to your hand.
Okay, all of these are good.
Battering ram. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 4 times the amount of armor on friendly units.
Working with the rail beaters, I was able to devise a series of interlocking shields that turn the Hellhorn into a mobile battering ram.
Rage serum. Consume, apply 3 rage. Some hellhorned grind their horns. They've won and steep a potion for additional strength. It is a foul substance that I've had the distinct misfortune to try, but the hellhorned can't seem to get enough.
So, I have to advise strongly between the Scholar and the Battering Ram.
I kind of.
If you have the energy for it, that Battering Ram plus your dude that armors up every turn
Yeah.
is going to...
That's a boss killer.
That could be a boss killer. However, return a random consumed spell to your hand. You could technically have that 22 damage fireball every turn. So that's the long game, but the Battering Ram is massive burst damage.
Scarlet.
I'm personally leaning more towards the battering ram because it sounds like the battering ram doesn't come up as often versus the impish scholar. We've seen several things about imps by this point. We haven't really seen something to this degree for the battering ram, and I understand it's random, but I would take the advantage while it's here.
Fair. Preserved Thorn. Add 3 sting spells to your hand.
Blitz.
Though through my research, I've learned that wildwood sap can extend the efficiency of thorns. This has led to my preservation of those thorns and sap for later use.
Pyre Shards. Consume, apply 3 spikes.
4 spikes.
4 spikes, excuse me. To protect the pyre, should it ever feel threatened, I enhanced it to change its shape into something sharper than would damage an attacker. If broken off, these shards can be ingested by the Awoken to achieve the same effect.
Well, it's not just the Awoken, so don't...
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, but, See, here's the thing. Preserved Thorns only cost 1, and that's 30 damage into your hand right now. For free. But also, even though that's consumed, the thorns the sting stays in your deck, so you can keep reusing it until the battle's over. At which point it resets.
Another layer deeper.
We're going to take a momentary break. We'll be right back.
See you guys soon.
Bye.
we're back.
We're going right.
We didn't even... what?
Money, more pyre health, merchant steel means I can upgrade units.
And you have that ability to get 3 upgrades on 1 unit, so yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Portal, health.
Alrighty, what are the upgrades? Oh my. Oh dear. Hold on.
Fuck me.
Hold on. No, you don't understand. The large stone. But it presents a problem.
Mm-hmm.
That means the unit takes up 3 space.
I'm willing to deal with that.
Okay, hold on. Put the large stone on 1 of your steel workers. Look at that.
I was kind of hoping to upgrade him.
Yeah, but then he won't fit because you don't have 7 space.
True.
If you put your usual 3 gang of dudes on 1 floor, then you've got effectively almost an invincible force. But if you put 1 of those dudes on a floor by himself, you've got a tank that'll last for a hot minute.
Fair.
These are good.
Rage 11.
Ooh, hold on, let me think. If you put that on your already raged up dude, him, that will start him. Stop moving around! And this applies, what, 7 rage?
Yeah.
That's an automatic 34 damage, which means he's going to get kills to apply more rage.
Mm-hmm.
So... oh, no, he's got 11 rage to start with. Okay, that's plus 22 damage. So he's going to start with 42 damage to pop off, which, again, likely makes him able to get more kills and stack more rage quickly. So that's not terrible. However, there are other options like just the straight up extra 10 damage, which would circumvent the need for rage because he would start with 30 right off the bat.
He already starts with 4.
Okay, then he would start with 38 damage right off the bat, and it would never go below 30. Honestly, I might even suggest putting one on a. Okay, hold on. Let's start with a strength stone, shall we? What do we put it on? Because technically you could put it on a train steward and have someone who's ready to brawl in a heartbeat. He might not be able to take a hit, but he'll dish one out before he goes down, you know what I mean? On the flip side...
keep in mind, I was also going to refresh too, so...
on the flip side, you could also double your smaller steelworkers damage right now.
Yeah.
And he's the one that's going to be in play with your other dudes. And then you could just refresh, because that Fury Stone, as good as it is, just... Missy, that's a yes. That's a yes. And you need to put it on your smaller steelworker, because he's your front end tank. When he dies, he'll just go right back into your hand for next turn.
Fair.
Like, that's just instant win. Oh my god. You can put it on the steelworker by himself, and he's already a juggernaut. And that I would suggest, yeah. You can't reroll again. It's a one-time deal.
Damn.
So how you feel?
Let's take over hell.
Let's retake hell.
Fell the wings of light.
Those wings make me think of Diablo 3.
Read the description.
Right.
Alright. Clipped Absolver's guard fell to weigh you down with guilt before the warrior can make her killing blow. Remove these weights to thwart their assault.
Scoring crest. Fell and her allies will add Scourge cards to your hand and deck.
Those-
Time wasters.
No. If you don't get rid of them, they'll damage you.
Oh, that's worse.
Annoying time wasters.
No, painful time wasters, Missy. Painful is the word you were looking for.
So ankle biters, essentially.
No, hand cloggers that do damage. Like that. You... So, I would put all your dudes on the 3rd floor. You need to put your steelworker down. He's your tank. And then you need to get rid of that one on the far right. The card on the far right. Yeah, you need to. Because that's 5 damage if you don't get rid of it. And then you can put him down. Behind him, you'll get 3 energy back because you've got that special artifact. You can consume that to get the sting. And then you can use those as you see fit. Sure. And then put the train steward on the bottom floor. That was a good play. That could have gone terribly, but we made it work. I'm gonna take damage just for moving. Hold on.
Where's
Hold
that
on.
one card?
Hold on. Go up. Withdraw. Play your branded warrior in the middle, as usual. Go ahead and play the Weight of Contrition. That'll get rid of it. Put another train steward on the bottom. That'll give you your 3 energy back. In the front, of course. Wait, was that the other train? Was that the good train steward?
No.
No? Okay, fair enough. And then you can play... I would suggest Sharpen on your front runner. Yeah. And then you can put... You can torch the guy in the back. It's an automatic kill. Yeah?
Yeah.
And then... Yeah! Man, that is 3 energy every time you play 2 units. It's just rocking the house, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why do the statues have googly eyes?
Because they're enemies.
Uh-oh. You need... Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can do this. What units do you have?
Steelworker.
Just him.
My tanky steelworker. I was gonna put him on floor 2.
Yeah, but then you're not gonna be able to play one of those cards that hurt, and they're gonna hurt. Screw it, play him on floor 2. Because if he goes back into your deck, you don't know when you're gonna get him again. Better to have him now while he can armor up. And you gotta get rid of the bigger one.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, right. It was still in your hand. And, hey, you still have battering ram.
Yes, I do.
You could do the channel. Not terrible. You could put him behind the steelworker, so he's got some... You could put him in front if you want, so either behind him or in front of the other train stewards, your call. You gotta get rid of that weight of contrition. Let's see. Hornbreak could be really good right here, just depending on who you use it on. That'll work.
Let's see how this goes.
Poorly for them. You know, those jack traps are great against small enemies. Uh-oh.
Oh.
No, this is good to save. It's 260 damage, but you can wait until you've got more armor. I would just play those firecrackers and just Yeah, there's nothing else you can do right now. He finally broke the statue.
One less. Thank you, huh?
I'm sorry, just seeing them take damage every turn is funny. I would put Sharpen on your front guy, because everyone who attacks him is just gonna hurt. Torch the guy in the back if you can. Wait, no.
That's not gonna kill him.
No, but the jack straps might. And every turn that he's alive is another turn that he's gonna curse you. I mean, they're dead. No matter what you do, they're dead.
Let's taking this guy down some.
You can do some damage to him. Yeah, that'll definitely.
But these two have to be gotten rid of.
Yeah. Okay, you gotta get rid of the thing, yeah, but also, no. You could use... This guy's barely worth even mentioning. How much health does the middle guy have?
7.
No, the middle guy.
30.
Hit him with a sting. Hit him with... Yeah, another sting. And then I would say apply rage to your prince. Because that's going to bump his damage by a significant amount.
Alrighty.
How much damage does he... Oh, 20. That's not terrible. Oh. Oh my. Oh, you have the battery.
Yeah, but
Let's save that for the 3rd level.
Let's see how much it does.
you still got a thing
Oh,
to get
no,
rid of.
no, not on this floor. Not on this floor. Woof. Yeah.
Urge.
Yeah.
We gotta stay consistent with
Yeah.
the tactics.
Sting.
No. Yeah, sting him out for a minute. And then, what about that wildwood thing? What does that do? Apply
5 regen.
Do you want to use it on your front runner?
Yeah. This one or this one?
Yeah, you could use it on him. It would give him more. Okay, hold on. Click B, I think. He's gonna take 125 damage now. But if you apply it to your guy, how much does he take? That doesn't change. Okay. So no.
I'm gonna apply it to him.
Sure. And then you can just use Horn Break on him to do an extra 10 damage. No. Down. There you go. Just cause. Cause screw that guy, that's why. Why does it sound so sexual? Rage.
Because that angel wants to get that clap cheek.
Yeah, apply it. And then you could also give regen. Yeah, you could sting him real quick, hit him with a double sting. You apply just a little bit of regen to your front guy. Let's see if you can help him survive. No? Oh, yeah! He's gonna have 1 health left!
Time.
And you could speed it up if you want with the left bumper.
the bitchy angel cry.
This game is just your aesthetic, isn't it?
I love this so much.
Ooh! When a soul is trapped by vines, the wildwood gives it new life. And when the soul is released after the vines wilt away, that life is returned to the wildwood and the others trapped with it. Or within it.
Apply 10 health and spikes 3.
That channel song, though, if
Yeah,
you pull
channel
out
song.
your second steelworker, your big steelworker with that one, that's...
Yep.
Oh! Oh! Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the hard pick.
Mm-hmm.
You can go for one more energy, but I feel like your ability to get 6 energy per turn with that playing 2 units thing is kind of covering it. On the flip side, if you get the Light of Seraph, which gives you now 7 points to play with, excuse my phone, you could technically fit your big steelworker in with your main 2 battle units.
I'm gonna go for the energy,
Sure.
because that's what's been keeping me from a few things.
That's fair.
Understandable.
Alrighty.
Hey,
Welcome,
look, the hell part of hell.
welcome to the Scorched Plains. Darn.
Merchant of Trinkets is not to be passed up. You literally buy artifacts.
Yeah.
And there's money right there to help you along with it.
Alright,
Heal your pyre.
Yeah, pyre, money, then shop.
Wait, not the shop yet. Dark Forge.
Reaper 2.
Oh my goodness!
Reaper 2.
Hold on, wait. Let me think for a second. Because if you do the Reaper 2, it's 100 by 12 health, and he gets 20 for every kill. Yeah, that extra armor and 75 damage just isn't... It's not competing. Reaper 2 it is! Friendly units get 5 extra health. Your Pyre gets 40 health. Pyre starts each battle with 15 armor. I would take the hammered chestplate and then re-roll.
Alright. Units cost 2 less.
Oh, I forgot the re-roll was gonna cut you down below 200. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, none of the other ones were that great. So it's not
Pyre
like-
armor. More pyre health.
Ooh. These purifiers will burden you with the weight of your sins until your penance has been paid in full. Alright, bird boys. So here's the problem. That's a lot of gold you could make,
Mm-hmm.
but they restore their health every floor.
I feel like that's not worth it.
I mean, the boss doesn't. However, with your current build and
But
your
that money, though.
and your Slaughterfest setup, I
Slaughter-
feel like it wouldn't be that big of a deal.
I mean, you could also see this as an opportunity to see how far your build could stretch at this point.
Slaughterfest it is.
I mean, what's, little risk, little gamble, get some moolah.
It's big risk, big risk, big reward. You just need to get your setup on the top floor. And there's most of it right there. Branded Warrior in the middle. Pyre Boy in the back. And if you want for this ooh, you've got 6 energy now. Okay, wow. Not sure how that happened. Oh, right, because it costs 0. Yeah, you could just do 3 stings and start tapping out the front.
Or get rid of the back.
You can't sting in the back. But you can use Hornbreak on the back,
Mm-hmm.
and that'll kill him.
Firstly, though, the reading of the lore hits.
These winged were the personal guard of Seraph and part of the initial raiding party into Hell. They have been ruthless in their assault of our lands, and their exposure to the pyre has warped them into something less than heavenly.
These winged have come on the strict belief that peace can only be gained through severe penance and punishment. Their propensity for prescribing pain has made them feared among all of us in Hell, even other winged. So kill him,
Yeah.
because he's got a thing,
Kill him dead.
and then you can just, torch, sting, hit him with everything. You just sitting there, what's happening? Hey, you got your steel worker! And slap the steel worker in the front. Wrong one. You don't have enough. Why not? But you got to put your other steel worker in the front for that.
For that good shit.
For that Slaughterfest setup. And he's gonna give you more gold for free because you're gonna kill him.
Yep.
Horn break again, so he doesn't get to slap you with penance. No, that's gotta be way more armor before you use that. However, you could apply 10 rage to your steelworker to pop off some heavy. Oh wait, he's not gonna die because of the. Apply it to your strikey boy. Yeah. Yeah, you could use that. That'll give you something good to work with. It's not going to kill him, but it's going to hurt.
Yeah.
Which makes me feel like that usage of all the stings and the thing on the last floor were kind of useless.
They kind of were, yeah.
You can't fit him. You can fit him here, but he's going to get killed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, fair enough. Okay, I wish you had a piercer, but you don't. What Oh, their focus on defense has caused them to evolve into smaller beings with oversized wings, making them perfect shields for the rest of Seraph's army. We found brute force to be the best way past them. Does anybody have low enough health for you to torch out? Yeah, the guy in the back. Keep them dead.
Dead.
Use Channel Song again. See what you can pull. Yeah, why not? And put him in the front, and the other trained steward in the middle, and that will give you more energy, I guess. Why not? You can apply regen to somebody, should you decide. Yeah, I feel like he's good. And the torch is just kind of meh. He's already dead.
Now he's crispy.
Crispy and dead. I just realized something. Go up one floor. He recovers his health, but not his armor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's good to know.
It is. Shall I tear it down?
You can try. And then you could also just stack him with regen more. Because why not, right? Slaughterfest away! It's like Oktoberfest, but every day.
Gory.
Pretty much.
Oh.
One of them survived, didn't it? Sharpen on your guy in the front at the top. It's not for the damage, it's for the spikes.
It's totally for the spikes.
And that small, yeah, there you go.
We're getting better.
Yeah, every bit of armor you gain is 20 more damage. Those trade stewards are trying so
They
hard.
really are.
They're trying so
They
hard.
deserve a raise.
We are
They
trying
get paid.
our best. Yeah, spikes will take the armor off at least. He's dead. He's very dead. And then you can just use torches on the guy with armor, so you've got less armor, you know? These guys, I told you these guys wouldn't stand a chance against your slaughter crew. Even this guy's gonna die.
The captain of the Steel Wings has never removed the armor hammered into his wings. With each blow taken during battle, the steel forms more tightly around the winglet. We have speculated the armor has now fused to his body, making him indestructible.
Indestructible. So, you have two interesting cards. First of all, I would use Ritual of Battle on your strikey boy, your prince at the top. And then the Sharpen on your front runner, of course, because why not? And then you can go back down and sting this guy a couple of times because he's not going to regain his health because he's a boss. And that's your turn.
Oh, poor little train conductors. You're trying so hard.
We did our best. Oh, does he get more damage every time he gets hit?
I think so.
Woo! No.
No, I know, it's just... Yummy.
Keep it in your pants.
And it does 60 more damage every time they all get armor, so that's pretty sweet. Do you have the strong torch or no?
No, sadly.
Well, you could use... I would suggest using that restore on your front guy at the top, and then just torching him out the rest of the way. Unless that's going to give him more damage. That's going to give him more damage. A lot more damage for not doing a lot of damage. I would suggest stopping. Speed up. This is the part where you die. Is he even gonna die? I mean, use all your stings, like, why not, right?
Alright, everybody, let's watch the slaughter begin.
Are we watching this fast, or just let it
At
play
max
out?
speed.
And he gets 20 more damage for the sleigh. And you got 400 extra gold for that, so that's not to be scoffed at. That's useless.
Important work. I still want the lore.
Some imps learn much about the Horned. It's only through dying that imps can teach Horned excerpts from Hell. Hold on. Some imps learn much more about Horned. It's only through dying that imps can teach Horned. Excerpt from Hell's Horns by Gurn Onhorn, or Gurg Onhorn, on the posthumous transfer of knowledge in Hellhorn Society. You don't have any imps, so that doesn't really do much.
The scorched plains are known for frequent firestorms that can rain down at any moment, striking anyone unlucky enough
So, battlefield
to
card.
be caught below. This has made my travels through it particularly short.
You could take that and play it on a floor that doesn't have your combat crew,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
and it will ruin the battlefield for them.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a chance to play that before you play another unit and then still strike. But most enemy units aren't going to be able to handle that.
I kind of want the imp. You really touched it to me, though.
Fair enough.
But that also proves my point from last time. It's like we're seeing a lot more of these imps rather than when, you know, if you passed the battering ram, then we would have seen the imp again soon.
Mm-hmm. So do we want more preserved thorns, or do we want the restore 1 health, gain 1 energy, draw 1 card?
Lord it first.
When in a dangerous situation, the Awoken sometimes cannot afford the time it takes to regrow limbs. While less effective, they will splice together severed appendages in favor of speed, but in my experience, the binding does not last long.
After their first visit aboard my train, the Edge Priory concocted a solution of wildwood sap and condensed train steam to coax more performance from the Bone Shaker's engines.
I'm gonna.
I don't know, that if you could get both of those preserved thorns in one turn, that's just 60 damage out the gate
True.
for almost free,
But
It also adds into my draw count.
which is still extra 10 per sting per turn.
True, but that also could mean I could get units less often.
You only have a couple of units, and once they're on the field, you don't get any more units.
True.
So if you have 9 units and you put 9 units on the field, you're not drawing units anymore, so more spells could be critical.
Alright.
However, if you take the engraft and you get a stone that lets you make it cost 1 less energy, then it's free, 1 draw, 1 health, and just 1 energy to you instead of costing 1.
Yeah.
So that could just be a free energy in your hand if you get the right spell upgrade.
Scarlet?
Damage or energy is basically the choice.
I feel like energy is more worth it for long run plays.
Especially if they're going to be putting those BS play it or take damage cards.
Fair.
Also, it gives you the option of taking on those challenges, and those challenges are only going to get harder as time goes on. You've also faced a boss battle that took up your energy.
Fair.
So, personally, I'd say energy all the way.
Now let's see what the picks are. Oh look! A Merchant of Magic! Ooh. Yeah, you don't really need Pyre Health, and a random event might not be great. I mean, the Merchant of Steel could upgrade your units, but they're pretty much maxed out as it is.
Yeah.
The only thing not maxed out is your Train Stewards, and I feel like they're not worth it. So I would pick the left path, because it's A, gold, B, Merchant of Magic, and C, you could remove cards that you're not feeling.
But I don't really have any.
You can remove 1 Train Steward. Because it says up to 2 cards. It doesn't say you've got to do 2 cards.
Fair enough.
Oh look! Something that makes a spell cost less! And if you use it on that graft ability, that's just 1 free energy.
Ooh, with battering ram.
Oh.
I'd say battering ram because I have a feeling we're gonna find the Ember Stone upgrade a spell slot to -1.
Counterpoint. This is... no, go to the Ember Stone. Go to the Ember Stone. Here's my counterpoint. You start with 4 energy. If you decrease this to 2 energy, then you have 2 energy left, right? The engraft, every turn you get it will just add 1 energy. Even if that still costs 3, you'll still have 2 energy left, but also draw 1 next turn and restore health to a unit. And every turn that you get that, you can add more energy.
That's fair.
Oh! And then if you add that to it, that's 1 extra energy per turn. You gotta find the graft. That means it just goes back into your hand every time you play it, which means you have 5 energy every turn.
Yes!
And 1 extra card every turn. Okay, that's 50 damage.
Yeah!
Or consider 22 health.
No! No!
Alright, 50 damage it is!
I'm sorry.
And
but
re-roll.
You were convincing me otherwise.
Oh look! A
Another
chipstone!
stone!
What did I fucking say?
Ooh. Yeah, go ahead. Now, here's the question. If you put permafrost on your battering ram, that means it'll stay in your hand until you use it. Okay. Do you want to do that other Hornbreaker as 50 damage, or do you want to have one that's repeatable? Because once you use it... Wait! Your imp!
I can't put it on the end.
No, but you'll... No. If you put it on Hornbreak, it'll come back into your hand.
Mm-hmm.
the imp will pull a consumed card back into your hand.
Dear God.
Okay, this build is absolutely broken BS.
Alright, keep it down.
Well then, keep it in your pants, Missy. It's fine. I would get rid of one train steward. And... what?
You didn't let him finish.
Sorry.
I was gonna say and one regen, but it's fine.
Oh, I can go back.
Oh, hey!
You sure you want to get rid of
No,
the
let's get rid of
regen?
the torch. They're clogging. They're not worth it anymore, except for the 22 damage one.
Yeah.
Seraph the Chaste. The end is near. This
Chaste.
incarnate... Chaste. I don't know what he's chasing, but he chased it.
He's a virgin.
You know, chastity, chaste.
The incarnation of Hell's greatest foe has the power to cleanse all units of effect which don't benefit the Seraph. This fight will require more than sheer strength.
Purifying Emblem. Seraph will remove half of any buff or debuff effect stacks.
Ew.
Well, that's annoying.
That means spikes, rage...
Shield.
No, that's not a buff, that's a shield. It's its own class. So, can we get the crew started on the top floor? Oh, not him. That's the wrong one. Oh, this is... Yeah. And then you can use the horn break on... it. I mean, to kill any of the little dudes. I'd put Rage... I don't know. But Battering Ram will stay with you, so...
Oh, there's the crew.
Oh, we got him. Put him in the middle. And then you got your other boy. Put him in the front. Very nice. You could put those preserved thorns to good use right about now. And then you could, hold on, you could kill them, or you could go down a floor and kill the entire bottom floor because they only have a little bit of health. Another clog torch. Oh, you could put the train steward behind him. He'll start ranking up armor, and once you get the imp out, then boom, boom. And you can torch the middle guy to kill him.
Oh, fuck.
You could rage on your dude. Yeah. Now. Oh! Extra energy, and you can restore 1 health to your front runner. Or your lower... Can you go down forward? Yeah, he's missing a little health. You can restore him. Okay, now what to do? Yeah! And hope it pulls the... It
does pull
It pulled the... And now he's not terrible! Play him!
Back?
Oh, wait. Oh, no. I just realized something.
Uh-huh.
I messed up. When you play him, he pulls a consumed card back into your hand, not every turn. He's still got 25 attack and 26 damage, so...
Where am I putting it?
Right there. Or 21 attack and 26 damage. Oh.
I have to choose.
Channel song. That's still a good startup. Place him in. Oh, I should have sold him to use the other channel song. Oh! Channel song! Use it. Why not? Oh. You're out of units. It's okay. Put him in the back, because he's got less health. You could use Sting to trim him down a little bit. And then you put regen on your front guy with the Wildwood Sap. And then regen on him again with the yeah.
Overall, though, you're still pretty fucking solid.
Oh, you're so solid right now, although one of those dudes is going to make it to your pyre.
Let's sport begin.
Yeah, but once your back guy gets some kills, and now he's doing 100 and change damage per attack. Oh look, spikes! Let's see. You can use engraft on anybody to get an energy back. Oh yeah, you got that for every turn. I forgot. Yeah, heal him. Why not? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used the big torch on the... yes. Little torch on the back guy. I mean, he's gonna die next turn, but I don't want him doing damage to you, so... Up. Guy in the back. Because he'll take your shields otherwise.
Yeah, you kind of need those.
You could pop him with 50 health for the horn break. And the more armor they get, the more damage battering ram is going to do when you get to it.
Yeah.
Alright, what have we got to work with?
Engraft is there again.
Oh, it's going to be there every turn. That's what it is. It's literally just there every turn. And then you could just slap him with some regen. Kill one of the little guys on the second floor. Again, we're trying to preserve as much armor as we can. Those jack straps are doing work. Whoa! Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, sting that entire floor out. And look at how much damage you're about to do. And you still have the energy for battering ram if you want to use it now. Or do you want to wait?
Wait.
Torch out that little guy in the back, make sure he's doing as little damage as possible. This is going surprisingly well. Like, this is going almost too well. Oh, your hand is full. Okay, wow. And graft, of course. Heal up your front guy a little bit. Let's see. How do we want to do this? Could torch the middle guy, get rid of him. Better safe than screwed, right? Do you have any other main attackers, or is it just the one torch?
Just the one.
Okay, go down. Torch the guy in the back, he'll die to jackstraps. I don't know what else you want to do. You might want to put rage on your horn, on your prince. That's just straight up extra damage. And then, yeah, you can throw a couple of stings his way. I wish you could put the sharpen on him. Alas. No. How embarrassing is that to die to jackstraps? You could do it again, make him die to jackstraps just to spite him. Torch him. Yeah. No, he's gonna die no matter what. He's doomed beyond doomed. I would strongly suggest using engraft to get you one energy back. Sure. Use the sharpen on your dude that already has a bunch of spikes on it. Yeah, that guy. And then, might I suggest restore on your front middle. Yeah, you can pump some sting into it. Damn, I almost wish we'd saved some of those horn breaks.
Well, here's the thing. Now we know. These battles can also be as lessons.
True. Oh, he's not gonna die, what? Sing him. You gotta. Engraft. Give him a little bit of help. And personally, I would say, I mean...
I put it on your Prince.
Yeah. The Prince is just built for it. Like, he's doing 300 damage and change per turn. 348 damage per turn, so he's good. Like, oh, I know, regen. Use both your regens on your front middle. And now you've done a bit of extra damage. Why not? Bit of extra damage to the main boss. I mean, I'm like 90% certain he's dead anyway, especially with Battering Ram. This is trying so hard!
So hard!
Did you hear him say bye?
Yeah.
So...
shall we unload the cavalry?
Not just yet. Of course using Graft to heal just a little bit. Why not, right? Don't heal him.
Obviously.
Now, I would honestly say Sharpen, because he's going to take even more damage every time he hurts you. Obviously you can throw some stings at him. Oh, don't.
Why?
Because if you use that, you won't have the Battering Ram anymore. However... yeah, of course, why not, right? If you have any more stings, feel free to throw them. How much is the Battering Ram gonna do?
404 damage. 404, enemy not found.
And you can put regen on your front guy. Just to add insult to injury. Let's just watch this. Okay, never mind. Eventually it's gonna come down to just your Hellhorn Prince, and he's gonna yeet this guy into oblivion. Woof. Oh!
Welcome to the frozen heart of hell.
You made it!
Yeah!
You beat it!
On your first fucking run.
Yeah!
But, Scarlet, there's more stuff. Oh, you took a little damage once, twice.
3 times.
What? How did you take damage on that last one?
I'm not sure. Convent rank 1.
Covenant.
Covenant, excuse me. Scarlet.
The Covenant allows you to opt into a higher challenge level and start mastering cards on victory. Your Covenant rank goes up every time you win a run at your highest unlocked rank.
Ooh.
You unlocked new cards.
Ooh.
Move a unit to the front and apply 10 armor. Now, if your unit's already at the front, you just apply 10 armor.
Mm-hmm.
Only the bravest or dumbest Hellhorned are chosen to bear the shield and hold the line. They are trained to take the brunt of the most attacks through the most intense regimen of magma walking that kills more often than not.
Hell yeah.
Ashes of the Fallen. Summon abilities trigger an additional time. So that Imp who only brought back 1 card will bring back 2. Impressive. Attuned. Sacrifice Imp. Deal 50 damage to the front enemy unit. So for example, if you've already used your Scholar's ability to summon a card, you could also sacrifice him to dunk on the enemy a little harder.
Fair.
Some imps eat pyre. While pyre tasty, pyre not endless. Hungry imps then eaten by pyre and life continues. Excerpt from Hell's Horns by Gurg One Horn on pyre eating etiquette.
Conserve energy between turns. The Unbroken Horn. I've never found the final whereabouts of Gurg, but before his mysterious disappearance, he left his unbroken horn with the Hellhorn, leading me to believe he has succumbed to death. Literally, if you don't use that 3 energy, you keep it and then gain more energy next turn. You can just continuously stack energy.
Yay!
Spreading Spores. Apply 2 regen and 2 spikes. Add a copy of this card to your discard pile. which means these can clog your hand, but they're also very powerful. When thorns find their mark, they release spores into the air and incapacitate unsuspecting victims. These poor souls soon transform into awoken and feed the vines that first spread to the spores. On the embarrassingly frequent occasions that I'm stung by these thorns, I remove them before any real damage occurs. Friendly units gain 1 attack per stack of spikes.
Gambled root. Gnarled root. Blech.
The roots of the wildwood spread farther than just their own ring. But the farther they travel from the center of the wood, the more likely they are to wither and die. Good stuff.
Woo!
And it's just about time to wrap it up.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you unlock them.
Huh?
You unlock the Stygian Guard, which are interesting, by playing a bunch of spells, the Umbra by summoning units, and the Melting Remnants by killing enemies.
Mhm.
The Stygian Guard's specialty is effectively poison. It's not marked as poison, it's marked as ice, but the more stacks of ice they have on them, if they have 10 ice, they take 10 damage at the end of the turn. Or, no, at the beginning of the turn. I can't remember. Point is, though, they hurt. And they're good at it.
Damn.
Well, thank you everyone for coming to join us. This has been Monster Train with
Scarlet.
Blitz.
and myself, of course, Missy. Till then, all have fun.
Good night.
Later, all! And shutting down.
You may say that it's all in your mind, but in the end, I think that you will find I'm not the bad guy. I'm just a bit surprising. It's not worth losing sleep. It's not worth analyzing. Now I've got a new gig. Let me know if you dig.